You know, because we are not a top-down community, we don't know how extensive our nonprofit contribution to American life is. We often forget that when looking at American philanthropic gifts of more than $10 million, 18% of the gifts and 22% of the funds come from the 2% of the population that's Jewish. And 94% of those gifts go to the great universities and the museums and the hospitals of the United States. Now, the good news and the bad news is reflected in those numbers. On one hand, Jews have embraced the voluntarism that Tocqueville wrote about in the 1830s of what is great about the United States, and the idea that we don't leave government to make us a more perfect union, we do it ourselves. And the Jewish community, I think more than any other community, has created thousands of institutions to do that, both for the general good as well as for the Jewish community itself. But because we don't have the mechanisms to measure that, we have never, I've never seen somebody say, do you know that there's a $10 billion economy of Jewish nonprofits doing good? And so the concept of developing a Jewish GDP, I think allows you to, number one, understand that as much as an individual organization may be struggling, it's part of a larger system. Two, it eventually can have you start to take a look systemically. Are there savings that can begin to take place? We have not started to take advantage of the revolution in information and the transparency that's required under American law to capture that information. And I think that it'll be a very useful planning document.